Welcome to the Rich Equation Podcast. Rich Equation Podcast. Are you ready to discover how to live rich today and not wait for retirement? If you're tired of struggling and want to live your best life now, you're in the right place. Outdated principles will no longer work in today's environment. It's time for a new approach. Your host, Ashish Nathu, will help you discover methods to live the new American dream. It's time to start living the good life on your own terms and experience a new way to live. Rich. Now, here's your host, Ashish Nathu.
Hey, welcome back to the Rich Equation Podcast. This is episode number 3. Why did I launch this podcast? Well, beyond having amazing conversations with incredible people that I've met along my own journey, and really being able to break down the rich equation for people so that they can learn what gives them fulfillment and expansion in their own lives. Well, I've spent the last 12 years building enterprise and my own business as well. And I was really surprised about how I went along and lived in my own program and put my head down for so many years and was completely unfulfilled. And found that there were many different things in my life that I was missing, and is exactly why I created this podcast. I wanted to allow other people to learn from my journey and have these conversations in a much more public forum in a way that I didn't see. I thought that it was important for people to see that being rich meant more than just chasing money, and that there were other aspects of life that we really had to hone in on and focus in on and improve with intention and with meditation. And so that's what this podcast is all about. As we've talked about before, you are your most valuable asset on this planet. And we talk about investing and making money and where to put our money. Well, you are your most valuable asset. And so how you educate yourself and how you put income into yourself to make you an amazing asset will help build interest for you and generations to come. Part of the podcast platform, is really to help accelerate your learning curve, because I want to be able to share and create a dialogue with people where you can learn from their strategies and their mistakes and increase your learning curve as well. Some of the things that I was able to do was really tap into these networks of people and increase my support systems and my learning, which accelerated the opportunity for my business to have success. And I believe that there is a formula not only for riches in life, but there are formulas for an increased probability of success in entrepreneurship. And so we're going to talk a lot about that on this podcast. I promise that I will strive to bring massive value to this community through the people we bring on and the conversations that we have. It'll be completely focused on how to build generational wealth and live a life of purpose and intention. And we're going to do it together. This podcast is built for all types of people. We don't discriminate, but I will say we're not for everybody. So if you're really one who wants to take accountability for your life and take massive action and say yes, then let's get ready for the ride. I'll see you later.
Thank you for listening to the Rich Equation Podcast with Ashish Nathu. Do you want more ideas on how to live rich? Go to richequationpodcast.com for show notes and resources. Then take 1 minute to leave Ashish a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. And we'll see you on the next episode.